Good afternoon, fellow golfers. Hope you're keeping well. Got something interesting for you today. Given the popularity of some of the comparisons of swings that I've done in the past, at least 2 clips, take a look. I'll put links to them in the description below, but also up above. I'm going to do one today that looks at Patrick Cantlay and Tommy Fleetwood, 2 other great young top golfers. And hopefully this compilation of comparisons, many more to follow, do subscribe, put the notifications on so you know when the next one is coming out and you get notified. Give me a like. Will help you think about different aspects of the swing, different things that might be comparable to you, aspects you could copy or try out to regulate your swing for a particular type of shape or shot. Do look at these also with those aspects in mind. How to help you mold an even better swing for your body, for your swing shape. So I'm going to be putting Patrick Cantlay's images here and Tommy Fleetwood's images here. And I'm going to look at 4 aspects. The back swing, so the initial backward movement, the top of the back swing, the down swing, and the finish. With Patrick Cantlay, take a look at the width he gets in his initial movement. He takes a really nice wide backward initial start. Note also that the movement of his initial backswing is not to do with his arms, but actually just responds to his pivot, key to the sort of distances he's getting. Note also that his club is square in the initial takeaway. With Tommy Fleetwood, what's worth noting is the gap between his elbows on his initial backswing remains exactly the same as in his setup. That's really important, and you'll see in his downswing how that plays out to his advantage. Now to Patrick Cantlay at the top, look at the width he has. What is particularly noticeable is that his club is in front of his upper body. That's really key to his swing. And notice that he has his left leg well planted. In the case of Tommy Fleetwood, what's worth noting is that on his turn, his shoulders at the top of his turn is pointing down to the ground just beyond the ball. It shows a really great pivot using his shoulders. Patrick, on the downswing, notice that he opens and turns his lower body, but his upper body remains more or less where it is. So he unwinds his lower body, keeping that upper body still up there, and that's what gives him that spring effect as he comes through. What also that does is it allows him to have the club slot into the proper position. And as he comes into the downswing and the impact point, he can more or less create any shot he wants because he's got that perfect starting position on his downswing. With Tommy Fleetwood, 2 things are worth noting. Look at the lag he has on his downswing. His front elbow is down and in front of his hip. So he is keeping that front elbow close to his body, down in front of his hip, and that goes back to the fact that he keeps his elbow distances very much the same all throughout his swing. That gives him that consistency. He's a great iron player, as is Patrick Cantlay too. With Patrick Cantlay, look, as soon as he's come through on his downswing and into his finish, he unwinds his whole body. very comfortably because of that initial starting position of getting his hips in the right place and then just letting his shoulders do the work and arms do the work as he comes through to a beautiful finish. Tommy Fleetwood's case, what's worth noticing is he pushes his legs up as his shoulders come down. So as he comes into the shot, he pushes his legs up, drives with his legs as per the tip of Jack Nicklaus, but keeps his shoulder coming down. So that's what gives him that huge arc, the huge consistent follow through. Also worth noting in Fleetwood's case, it's as if with his right hand, being the right-hander, he's punching the ball. So as he shifts his legs up and moves his shoulders down, he's punching the ball. Of course, it's the club that's hitting the ball, but it looks as if that's what he's trying to do with his shoulders and hands, to punch the ball. Might help you. Any one of these key swing thoughts from the different comparisons might be the key to unlocking your good swing and extra speed and power and a more consistent swing with less dispersion. Hope you found this quick tour de table of these two great golfers useful. See you on the flip side.